everyone. Today I'm going to talk about a subject that maybe we can think about with a little bit of humor. This is a subject about pet peeves that are mine exactly. And I'm not talking about the robocalls that now have been replaced by robo-texts. I'm not talking about unsolicited emails. Why the heck did we start getting those? How annoying is that? Really? I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about things that maybe doesn't bug everybody, but they are things that do bug me. First one is tail-gaiters. What are these people thinking? That I'm going to go faster? And I do drive plenty fast. I drive at least the speed limit, usually a little bit over. I don't wait around. I get moving, honey. I do. But if I stop suddenly and they're going to hit my car, they're going to wind up in my back seat. And, then we're going to go wherever we go together. They'll just have to go the speed I'm going anyway in that case. The next one is slow drivers. I understand when people want to take their time and sightsee. I don't understand why they want to put their makeup on in the rearview mirror where they're driving and they're going really slow trying to do that so they avoid the guardrail. But really, if you just want to sightsee, just pull over and let people get around you. Pull over. It's not rocket science. Tailgating really is a pet peeve of mine. The next one is wind chimes. Wow. Why wouldn't you want to hang something really noisy outside of your door so you can listen to it clatter? Whose idea was this? The most tormenting thing ever. Next to, the next thing, barking dogs. Same kind of a thing. I like dogs. I think dogs are usually really, really sweet. Usually their owners are too, but sometimes people just let them carry on for recreation, boredom, I don't know. But when it goes on and on and on, it is really a pet peeve of mine. It seems like if I can hear it, can't the owner hear it? The next one is pantyhose. Wow. When I was a little girl, I used to hate wearing leotards, and pantyhose come right kind of underneath of that same heading. When I was a flight attendant, we used to have to wear pantyhose and high heels and skirts, dresses, and sometimes slacks, but you still had to wear, something that was hosiery underneath between your high heels and the hem of your pants. It was a thing. And hated him then, hated him when I got married, didn't wear him underneath of my wedding dress. I chose little white anklet socks. Worked just fine. Avoided those pantyhose. The next one is spandex and jeans. You know that stretchy stuff they put inside jeans now? Why? It feels like part of the day through, partway through the day, those things start to kind of work their way off of you a little at a time. Annoys the bejesus out of me. What was wrong with just cotton? It worked fine for years, but apparently we just got to reinvent the wheel and fix things that aren't broken. The next thing is the smell of other people's laundry, detergent, or a fabric softener. Oh man, I don't like that. You walk down the row or an aisle in a grocery store or sit next to somebody and you can smell whatever it is that they're using on their clothing. Some of us don't like it. It smells like artificial, man-made, I don't know. I'm not sure what it is. It doesn't smell like anything in nature. It just smells like a big fat cover-up of something stinky. The next thing is clutter left on the counter. This is a biggie to me. My husband pulls this one on me a lot. I think he does it to kind of get me cranky, and it works. He'll bring things in, set it down, and then leave them there. And the way that I look at countertop space is it is a place to set things down so you have a chance to put them away, like groceries or laundry or that kind of thing. Stuff that you bring in from the store. And maybe a workspace like the kitchen. Of course we all have to use the kitchen to be able to work around, set pans, pots, bowls, whatever on plates. We know the drill, right? But if you have all that area covered up, what good is it? Pretty soon you start to look like hoarder, and a hoarder with very little counter space. And anyway, I don't want to go down that trail, but it really bugs me. So that's a pet peeve of mine, clutter left on the counters. Interruptions in my routine is the next one. I can't quite explain it, but when I have something going on or have a plan to do something, I get tunnel vision about that, and that is the thing or the set of things that I'm going to do that day. And if somebody says, no, you're not, I need you to do such and so, or could you please do this? I really like helping people, but I don't want to have my plans changed to do it. Could they give me a heads up? Could they maybe plan for it a week in advance? Obviously, sometimes that doesn't work that way, and so we sometimes need to zig instead of zag. I get it, but I don't like it. So interruptions in my day is a pet peeve of mine. The next one is people humming when they're sitting next to me. Now, I like singing. I like it when I am going, outside walking along the streets by stores and that kind of thing, and somebody's out there playing their guitar or a violin or whatever they're singing. I just think that is joyful. I love it. It's so precious. And I will normally just put in $1 or $2 in their little open guitar case, and maybe, pray that they'll get some lessons too with a little bit of that money, because sometimes they're not that good. But they're trying, right? They're practicing. But that humming sitting next to me, oh my goodness, that just grates on my last good nerve. I don't like listening to it. The next one is too much cream in my coffee. When COVID hit, we had to quit at the coffee stops. Coffee shops. They wouldn't let us use any of the things with handles because of germs, which is understandable. We were not able to add our own coffee or cream anymore. And then COVID went away, and we still can't add our own cream anymore. Not sure why, but we can't. And so some people are really generous and give me way too much cream. And then the other pet peeve is when they don't give me enough cream. It's like meet in the middle, like Goldilocks. Not too much, not too little, but just right. So anyway, let me see. I think I've got them all this time. But there will be more. Leave comments. I'd love to hear what yours are. Take care. Have a good day.